I get a car, drive it 5 miles from the house, and I'm busted. A masked kid racing down Van Claude Drive in a car with a sticker price the size of a second mortgage. What's wrong with this picture, Jack? Put away that cannon. I'll explain everything. The scattergun stays where it's pointed. Now tell me your story, Speed Boy. First of all, I'm not one of the Speed Boys. Then who are ya? I'm Robin. Robin. Robin who? You know Robin. Of Batman and Robin. The Batman I read about him in the tablets, and I guess you're his kid sidekick? Exactly, and I was after the Speed Boys too, on my own until you pulled me over. And right after that year, we're going to go over to serve milk and cookies to the old folks home. Yeah, I told you I was. Yeah, and you can tell it again down at Juvie Hall. A little gee gas won't hurt him, but he might get a second look at dinner. Oh, it's not like I can risk being taken in and questioned. There's so many things I don't like about the mask. The mask frees you in a lot of ways and binds you in others. It makes you lie to everyone you care about, like my dad, wherever he is. Don't think about it. Bruce said he'd find my father, and he will. I have to believe that, or I'll just go nuts. I have to believe all's right with the world. Go on in. They're waiting on you. Thank you. Thank you. That's a new one. Well, Simpson, you're just in time for class. Did you bring your assignment? And have you been a good boy? Yes, teacher. Excellent, Simpson. You performed your homework with admirable skill. Will I get a good grade? We'll get extra credit and a gold star, Doc. Shut up, you idiot. You'll break the hypno command I've given him. Excuse me, all to hell, Cypher. Didn't mean to rain on your parade. But remember, it's me who came up with the plan, and I'm the only one who figured a way off this rock. As you have reminded us, numerous clue master, I've got an hour until this session is over and they'll know we're gone. We'll handle the guard, Cypher. Give the doc his next assignment. Good morning to you, good morning to you. We're all in a place with bright, sunshiny faces. How was your community fair at Gateway Park today? I worked the booth from Uncle. It was a good thing you didn't come down. It was busy and we couldn't have had time to talk. There's that movie you wanted to see in Chinatown? Afraid not. And I've got some stuff I've got to do. Like what? Just something I was going to do last night, but I got sidetracked. Dot? I've got another call. Can you hold? He hop on you, Andrea? I'm on hold, Uncle Vaya. What is this on hold? Who puts my niece on hold? Leave her alone, Vara. I've got to go. It's important. I'll call you tomorrow, okay? Sure. Bye. So now he hung up on you? He had something to do, Uncle. Tim is very busy. Very rich, you mean. People with money have no time for people, I say. Don't listen to him. He thinks boys should court girls like the old days. America is different. You're probably right, Aunt Natty. Tim always seems so preoccupied. Men are always that way, Andrew. Alfred, oh man, is it great to hear your voice. Where are you? England. How are you? How's Bruce? As you might expect it, he's overdoing things, and I'm a trifle perspirated. Without wishing to rise hopes too far, your father is still alive, and we may in fact be very close to finding him. Great! And how are things in Gotham City? Well, pretty good, I guess. You may have heard, Master Tim, that it's impossible to kid a kidder. I've had lessons from the very best. How is it? Heavy weird. Jean Paul is taking the whole thing real seriously. Harold and Ace have vanished. I'm banned from the cave, and Jean Paul's tearing up the night like it was paper. Do you need us back? No, don't worry. I have to go now. Things to do. Take care. You too, and please find my dad. No real word on my father. Alfred's trying to be encouraging, but there's no hiding that edge in his voice. I'm not so sure about this solo act. I joined to be part of it, to discuss to be kept on a
preposterous.
shelf. If I'd known that our escape plan involved swimming across the harbor held afloat by plastic jugs, there ain't enough here to... Cluemaster, wouldn't you really rather give me your jugs to me? Listen to my words, listen. Give me your jugs, Cluemaster. You two will give me yours as well. Did you hear me? Hand them over right now. Smart idea, already putting cotton in our ears. That creep talked us into our graves. Grab up his bottles, Zoink. We'll need the ballast. Plan 1 isn't working out. Just cruising and hoping to run into the car thief is lame. The speed boys aren't joyriders, they're in business. The real money in car theft comes from selling the parts overseas. That means they have a chop shop and easy access to a pier somewhere. And somewhere in the air they can't risk having a hot cars on the road for any length of time. Like Lucre Oil Terminal there in South Derry, right in the head of the Sound. Environmental impact study shut it down 10 years ago. Likes the sound of air hammers. The boy wonder does it again. I can wrap this whole thing up and get home. And it's a school night after all. Don't want to miss the bus in the morning. Huh? Wow, looks like it's your short reverse. Car alarm somewhere near the Red Bird, but I'm not worried about her. Oh yes, somebody was awful careful you in my backyard. She can take care of herself. Oh, wow. Ooh. I'm more worried about detection. What was that? Came from gold. Car. Jeez, he's talking like green now. Shocked me. Where'd that come from? It's not ours. Spread out and look for the driver. They inside. But I don't see anybody. They don't call them the speed boys because they think fast. These guys are a little too trick happy for my taste. I'll see what I can see and then call the cops in. From the look of these tire stacks, I can see business has been good. Very good. They're backed up on parts. Orders from all over the world. These guys are like the Pep Boys gone bad. I've seen enough. I'll slip on. How I miss this guy. I've got to find some on my own side to fight sometime. But I guess that's what comes with being the underdog. Get serious, Tim. This guy's going to kill you. Mr. Badwinch does not care for visitors. Let's see how he likes some Texas crew in his face. Gulp. No choice but to run him. How long can I keep that up? Not long. I remember that I'm not alone. I've got my trusty 8-cylinder companion, Redbird. Huh? It takes care of Mr. Badwinch, but I'll never buff those skid marks out of the finish. Get Redbird and adios before the speed boys. So much for that scenario. Look it. Who's he? Who cares? Gun him. Too many guns. I have to mix in with them to take away that advantage. But like I said, this is a trigger-happy crowd. It's just a dumb kid. Nobody expects some young punk to take them down. But like Batman says, it's not how many years you've got, it's how you use them. The Gotham County Sheriff's Department can handle things from here. This isn't their jurisdiction. Now to catch a few hours sleep before the alarm rings. We got the whole operation right here. Chop some out, Jack. They even had delivery schedule worked up on the computer. Who sent the tip on this one? It was a miss for you, Shotgun. Radio said it was from a little bird. Said he meet you for milk and cookie later. I can't believe this would work. They made rafts out of milk bottles and floated over from Blackgate. It just couldn't work. Sir Mahoney, the current is too strong. It tore apart the raft and they drowned. You can dredge the harbor for them. Sounds like wishful thinking. Time, Warden Grimes. Do you have the names on the escapees? Arthur Brown, Lester Bonka, Tillis Cornyn. Brown, the clue master. That creep almost killed me last time. That's clue master, Harv. And he almost killed us, remember? And now he's got a second shot. Look at the bright side, Mahoney. So, do we, and I don't plan on missing school for the Christmas holiday. So I decided to stay at my dad's city apartment in Mooney Towers. It's closer to Andrew's place, and it's closer to the action.